Couple more days, Serena. Alex Sink is going to be the Democratic nominee for governor. That's pretty much locked up. She's endorsing Kendrick Meek as the Democratic nominee for U.S. Senate. But as she came to town tonight, I was able to press her on some issues. After a get-out-the-vote rally in Tampa Sunday night for Democratic Senate candidate Kendrick Meek and Democratic gubernatorial candidate Alex Sink, I asked Sink about education. She says she would have vetoed the controversial Senate Bill 6, just like Charlie Crist did, but still supports merit pay for teachers.
But it has to be the kind of plan that works for everybody. It should be a plan that works for teachers, works for students, works for superintendents, works for local school board members. All the parties need to be at the table so that we can discuss a performance pay plan that really does work and achieves the results we want.
One of two Republicans will challenge her for governor in November. Bill McCollum and Rick Scott, though, are still trying to garner votes before Tuesday's Republican primary, with McCollum in Jacksonville Sunday campaigning with former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee.
I've been a governor, and I think I know something about the qualities that a person ought to have. He's got the right amount of experience, understanding the nuances of government. This is going to be a very challenging time to be a governor.
Scott, a healthcare executive with no political experience, thinks he's more up to the challenge than McCollum, a longtime Florida congressman who's currently Florida's attorney general.
They can choose a career politician that's raised taxes and fees 40-some times, that's never created a private sector job, that it says a fee is not a tax, or they can have a successful business person.
Now, both of the Republicans, McCollum and Scott, have very similar business plans, relying heavily on tax breaks and tax incentives for local companies. I talked to Sink tonight about her business plan. She, too, is talking about tax breaks specifically for businesses that hire Floridians. Serena?
Be interesting to see. Thank you so much, Jeff. And as Jeff just said, Alex Sink came to Tampa to back Kendrick Meek. The longtime Miami congressman is facing a stiff challenge in his Democratic primary from millionaire South Florida businessman Jeff Green. One of the things both men talked about today was their stance on the environment.
I have a 100% environmental record with the League of Conservation Voters before and after the oil spill. Mr. Green can only promise or say that what he will do.
This is Florida. This is the Sunshine State. We need to fight for, the greatest solar technology companies here. We need to develop wind technology, wave technology, so we can harness the energy of the Gulf Stream and the waves of the ocean.
The winner of the Meek-Green showdown on Tuesday will then face Republican Marco Rubio and Independent Charlie Crist in November's general election. And be sure to join us Tuesday night, August 24th, for coverage of Democracy 2010 primary night. We are tracking the election all night long, bringing you up-to-the-minute results, expert analysis, and live reports from campaign headquarters across the state. You can also find today's full interviews with Alex Sink and Kendrick Meek, as well as all our political coverage online at abcactionnews.com/politics.